They say life's well, and then you die. But we don't accept that. It is time for you to take charge of your finances, time, business success, family, interpersonal relationships, spirituality, and your health. In short, it's time for you to take your life back now. L. David Harris and his team will help you do just that through one-on-one life coaching sessions, in-person seminars, webinars, and other trainings. Come on, tell the truth. You're ready, aren't you? Take your life back now with L. David Harris. You won't regret it.
Hello, hello, hello. I am so thankful that you are here. Welcome to Amplify This Moment. Amplify This Moment. Of course, this is an opportunity for us to come together for just a few minutes to discuss things that matter on our success and growth path. And I want you to be clear that the success that we're after is whatever our optimal levels are in faith, in our homes, in our communities, in our businesses, at our jobs, whatever it is that we are aspiring to, as long as it is helpful and it is positive, this is what we're about. And today we are going to discuss keys to overcome failure. All of us have failed. All of us have needed to learn what next so that we don't just stay and wallow in our failure. And so in these few minutes, we're going to talk about a few ways to overcome failure. And I am L. David Harris. I am your favorite life and success coach. And it begins now. Number one, learn from your mistakes and failures. Some people say fail up. Learn from your mistakes and failures. You see, sometimes we're so proud that we are not willing to accept the reality that we have failed. Everybody knows they're watching. They're watching. They see when you maybe have had, God forbid, a moral failure, or if in your aspirations at work or in business, things didn't go quite the way that you wanted. You over-leveraged, you over-invested, and you did not get a return on it. People are seeing it anyway, so it doesn't make sense to lie to yourself or to anyone else. Learn from your mistakes and failures. How did you learn how to ride a bike? Maybe you fell off 100 times. Maybe you fell off 150 times. Maybe you fell off 3 times and learned quickly from your failure of riding a bicycle without training wheels. So again, number one, learn from your mistakes and failure. Number two, don't dwell on it. Nothing is more discouraging than being locked into your mind about things that you never did, that you did not do right or did not do well, or you did well but did not anticipate the negative outcome of your doing well in that particular thing. Yeah, don't dwell on it. Don't wallow in it. Don't allow the walls of depression to crowd in on you and continue to hear these voices that we manufacture based on maybe the way we were brought up or people who were disrespectful to us, abusive people, the abusive mindset. Do not allow that to limit you. Now that you have learned something from your mistake, move on. It's as simple as that. Move on. Don't dwell on your past. You can't tell where you're going if you're looking backwards. My son and I did an experiment when I was talking to him about this not too long ago. And I said, you can't walk forward while looking backwards. And he tried to stay on the line, but he never could get his head to look exactly backwards, like 180 degrees behind him. He looked over his shoulder, kind of sideways or off, and said, see, I can do it. I said, but son, your head is not backwards. You can't look backwards and walk forward at the same time. How about this one? Surround yourself with positive people. There are people who will just drain you. They are always dwelling on mistakes. They are often dwelling on what others have done wrong. They don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They are not have glass half full types, let me just say to you, I'm not a glass half empty or a half full. I know optimism is usually characterized that way. I am a glass always having enough kind of person. Not half empty, not half full, but always having enough. I can always drink from the glass because I believe the Creator is the one who gives the sustenance that comes through the glass. So surround yourself with positive people because that rubs off on all of us. How about this? Don't be afraid to try again. My late mother used to say, nothing beats a failure but a try. If at first you don't succeed, what, brothers and sisters? Try again. Don't let fear from your last failure to stop you from reaching your greatness, your goal, your dream, your aspirations, your potential. Just like learning to ride a bike, you didn't fall once and twice and just gave up. So your action step for this one is take what you have learned and try it again. Now you're better prepared. You know what not to do. Yeah. And number 5, realizing failure is a part of the learning curve. I wish I could remember the quote right now, but Thomas Edison, somebody asked him about, how many times he failed with the light bulb thing, right? And he said, no, I don't see it that way. I wish I could quote him directly, but I know now 1,000 ways not to do it. So the action step, think back to a time where you succeeded. Then think how many times you failed or made mistakes to get to that success. I want you to have a wonderful night and don't worry about failure. Move on. Peace.